Run it, I can't take no loss. I hit the ground, then it go off. Yeah, hit the ground, then it go off. Yeah, yeah, run it, ooh. I really feel it's my time, think it's my year. Yeah, yeah, I really feel it's my time, think it's my year. Yeah, yeah, I really feel it's my time, think it's my year.
Hi guys, welcome back to the Two Heads podcast. I'm your co-host Cavan Byrne and I am joined with
main host Mukhtar.
And today we have the very popular and well sought after Irish Viking,
my guy
Matty Gilbert. What's the story, brother?
How are you, brother? Are you good?
Thanks for coming in, man. How are you?
Right.
Good, good. How was life?
Yeah, living in the fast lane.
Can't complain, seems like it. Seems like it, yeah. So I think we'll start at the very base level, just your background. I know there's a lot of things that you're very well known for, but I think there's an awful lot to you that a lot of people might not know about.
Yeah.
That I think are just equally as impressive or worth hearing. So, where are you from? Where did you grow up? What was that like?
First of all, let me say something. You're tall as fuck, bro.
Yeah.
People always say that, man.
I never thought.
I'm 189, 190.
So you're like 6'4"-ish.
Just under 6'3".
6'3".
I was measuring at my last shot.
Yeah.
Right, yeah.
189.
Right, yeah.
Yeah, you're tall, mate. I didn't expect you to be this tall. Like.
Yeah, we came
I didn't expect that, though. Because on these pictures, I wouldn't have thought he was that height.
Social
Like.
media's weird for that
people
shit.
say that. I don't know.
Mad, isn't it?
You're catfishing in the best way possible. Shorter. Oh, you're like, oh shit, this guy's all the way here, like, you know.
Hey.
But so your start. So where did you grow up in?
I'm from Kilkeel in County Wicklow.
Okay.
Oh shit. Okay.
Yeah, so I recently moved out to Rathrum, which is another half an hour from there.
Okay.
Because the price of houses is fucking
crazy. Price of
and
everything. Yeah.
Worse here.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's bad.
Fact. Yeah.
It's bad.
And then so you're out in Wicklow. What was your family situation like? Or
I have a brother and a sister. My mum and dad are together always. It's pretty normal upbringing.
just standard?
Well, I was brought up in a council estate.
Okay.
But we had a decent amount of money, just, I don't know. My dad never went and got a mortgage.
Okay.
That sounds smart.
Yeah, I was literally just about to say that.
You know,
Straight away.
Yeah.
He's been left the house from my nanny, but he's just waiting for the...
Yeah, just waiting for that to happen.
Waiting for that time.
It's mad, isn't it?
Yeah. And so I think one of the main things, again, like I said, like there's a lot of stuff you're very well known about, which are the obvious things, but one of the things that popped up to me that I thought was really fascinating was you were actually originally a barber.
Yes.
You own a barber shop.
Yes.
You still have the shop?
No.
Okay.
So actually,
how did you come to own the shop? Sorry to go.
Well, yeah, I used to work in the shop, so I worked there for about 2 years. And because I was like the head barber there, the owner offered it to me first.
Okay.
And I bought it off him. I didn't own the building or anything.
Yeah.
So I took it over, I only had it for about a year, and then fucking COVID came.
Lockdown, yeah.
I was paying rent and paying the rates and all that crap for no reason, and eventually I just said, fuck this, like. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And so it ended.
For no reason.
It ended there. You didn't bring it past lockdown.
Well, actually, that's how I got into the social media.
Okay.
My daughter made a TikTok account, and she actually put a video on my TikTok account, and I saw I got a couple of views.
Right.
I had tried to grow on Instagram before, but I found it difficult.
Yeah.
Obviously, I was working and all, so I didn't put a lot of time.
Yeah.
So I just put a training video up one time, and the training video got like 10k views. But I took in like 200 or 300 followers. I was like, what, Jesus, that's never happened before.
Yeah.
And then I kept posting because I was bored. That's literally just what it was.
Yeah,
Kept posting, started posting 3 times a day, and then things started like
Algorithm.
So eventually I made a video where it was like I was getting dressed up real fancy, so you could see me put my shoes on, my trousers on, my t-shirt on, jumper, spray, watch.
Yeah.
And then I was just taking the trash out. So I opened the door and put the bag into the trash. And that went, because it was COVID, like, because it wasn't going anywhere.
Yeah.
Got up the lines, put the trash out. And that got 2 million views, and I gained 50,000 followers in like 3 days. So like,
Is that on TikTok?
TikTok, yeah.
Whoa.
TikTok has the sauce, man.
TikTok is mad.
There was no Instagram Reels or anything, so my Instagram was just going up because people were coming in from TikTok.
Yeah.
And fast.
Yeah, there was no Reels.
Mad, isn't it? Yeah, there wasn't.
Then,
The Reel only came in for TikTok, to keep up with TikTok.
I went up to 2 million followers in like less than a year.
Jesus,
it went that fast. I was gaining 200,000 followers a week. And then I went on to the Claire Byrne show and I spoke on that now, and then my TikTok was just like...
Go on, what's it sitting at now?
2.5 million, so I've gained... It's been nearly 2 years, I think, since that.
Yeah.
I've only gained 500,000.
Yeah, but it fluctuates. It's probably like a madness in a day, like, is it? Like what comes up and down?
No, it doesn't pop as much anymore.
Okay.
I don't know.
There's too many people on it.
Yeah, it's kind of.
I believe I got mass reported. That's what I believe.
And what, like
yeah?
shadow block kind of thing?
Yeah, it's like so I know when I used to post something, like, because of a lot of followers, my stuff will go mega fast, like.
Yeah.
It's like it's in a lower tier now, because TikTok's meant to work in like 4 tiers.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's like I'm in the bottom one instead of where I was in the top, because when I used to put a video up, just going nuts.
Just gone, boom.
I should get a minimum of like 2,000, 2,500. Or 250,000, sorry, because 10% of your followers.
Yeah.
But I'm like, some of my videos get like 2,000 views sometimes now, which
Yeah.
doesn't make sense.
That's not
Yeah.
at all, yeah.
It could be reported, yeah, they're right there.
So what I done recently was I made a new, because my same thing happened to me Instagram. I had 100k and it just stopped there. So recently at Christmas, I think it was, around January anyway, I made another Instagram and I was to start posting my old reels onto it. And that's grown to 125,000 Instagram followers. So it's like, once they stop your account, like red list, it's very, very hard to get it moving again.
Yeah.
I wish I knew how to, because I wish I had my TikTok firing, but at the minute I don't.
Yeah. But like, see, once that happens to you as well, like, because you build such a quick name fast, you're recognizing anyway, so your page will go up automatically.
Yeah, like this, but it's, when you can go viral all the time, it's powerful. Like, you
Very.
can make a lot more money, you know.
Fucking right.
Very.
Still take over, but it's not the same. Yeah, people do say, "Why don't you just make another TikTok?" But I just don't have the energy the same way.
This,
Keep going,
3 videos a day or whatever.
Yeah, see, 3 a day, yeah, there's again, even enough shit going on as well.
Yeah. We do one a day for a page.
One a week. My own personal one. One a month, one a quarter, when I feel like it. You know what I mean?
Because I remember when I was like getting into bodybuilding as well, and Instagram was a thing, and we were posting like, and we grew our page very fast, and then I just got bored of it.
Yeah.
But like, I got signed at a young age, fully signed.
You were early in it, yeah.
Yeah, so my page went up automatically because I was doing so many countries, so many expos.
Yeah.
So just going up automatically. So I never wanted to go I didn't care about.
You grew organically.
Organically, yeah. So I didn't care about.
The way you grow now is reels and TikToks, short videos.
Yeah, we're finding that out now, aren't we, with this as well. Like,
it's mad, like, it's actually, there's a mechanism to it. Like,
full-blown science in it, like, it's fucking crazy shit for social media, like, for what it started. You know?
Basically, I think that they cut your page off if they think you're trying to just advertise for OnlyFans.
Right, yeah, see, that's what I was going to say,
That's why they red listed, pretty much. I'm 99% sure that's it.
And even if there's nothing really of that, like, obviously in that nature, like, obviously you have more explicit shit on your OnlyFans than you would do on your TikTok. Well, it doesn't matter if it's still.
I don't even have a link in my bio on my TikTok.
Right.
There's no connection whatsoever.
Fuck.
But they will still find your OnlyFans.
Yeah.
They'll go to your Instagram, then they'll go to your Twitter, and then they'll find it.
They'll figure it out. They'll figure it out, yeah. It's mad, isn't it?
That's fucking mad shit, yeah.
That's mad, man.
And that being mentioned as well, like, obviously the OnlyFans is like what, like, I would have came to know you for in that sense. Not saying I've subscribed or anything.
Don't lie.
Just saying.
Yeah.
But that's,
I think we should come back to that. Because I was on your page, and like, there's a lot that you're doing right now with the fitness industry.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? I want to talk a little bit more about that. We go through the fitness. Yeah. So like, I see there that you're a man physique. You're competing in man physique category.
Yeah, I was. I've done 2 shows in the men's physique category. Both were pro qualifiers because there is no other shows in the NPC right now.
We talked about that this morning.
There's no regional, so I have to go straight
to the qualifiers.
And I would find it hard to cut and put that much effort into a PCA show or something. I'm not knocking anyone that does it. It's just not for me. You don't really get a reward over it. PCA changed though, because when I changed over from the RIBBF, was it RIBBF or
RIBBF.
I
changed over from RIBBF, and they were trying to get me to compete in a lower category or lower body weight, and I just wasn't fucking with it. I went straight to PCA, and PCA was the first year. It was the first time PCA was a thing. Yeah, and they were like, "Oh, we're different." And at the time, they were. They gave me, I have to say, they gave me a good shine. Like, you know what I mean? I went in there as a muscle model.
It is a good organisation.
Yeah, like, you know what I mean? So like, I was competing at the time where, like, I competed against people that I was looking up to, like Tom Coleman, you know, like all the sharks, bro. Yeah, all the sharks, like, and like, we had to come correct. So it wasn't like this now. My category had 15 to 17 people.
Yeah.
That's every time we competed. Every fucking time I competed, it was deep. It's balls deep, like.
The level now is just
It's gone.
It's low, like, you know.
It's gone. Even when I went back to IFBB, I was like, IFBB, when I come back to IFBB, like me, Michael the Bull, what's the other fella's name? Black Panther, and there was one more. We were the top 3 in the amateur division.
Yeah.
Like everywhere we went, that's 1, 2, 3, and if one goes in, he got his pro card, so he's gone. No, he's 2. 1, 2, 3. I mean, you are walking, and I just got tired, man. I got fucking tired because I was doing so much expos.
Yeah.
So I could never go off season.
Yeah, you need to grow. Like,
so I was always fucking on a diet, and I had to travel here. I come back from this show, I have to go here to the boy show. Or
so you never got the rebound?
I never got a rebound, so I got very tired. And then when the lockdown came in, I was 2 weeks away from the muscle contest, the very first muscle contest in Ireland.
Yeah, they're the ones that I've done.
Yeah. Do you know what? I was in bed doing cardio, bro, and it was on the screen. I remember the lockdown came in.
Yeah, I mean, we were on the phone then not long after that as well, yeah.
Man, I lost it. Yeah. Fuck that. There's little downstairs. I went into the pastry and just into the car, bro, and just went home and binged because I knew it was fucked. I knew everything was going to happen.
Binging after show is a real thing, man. It can last weeks. You can't have enough, like.
Do you know what I mean?
You're a bottomless pit, aren't you?
100%. It just can't happen. But what got you into the fitness though?
Well, I always lifted weights, but so I was playing Gaelic originally, so
okay.
But I would lift weights with Gaelic, and then I fucked up my knee. Well, actually both of them. So I got surgery on this one. I had a patella tendon there, and I have a full cartilage there on the right one. So kind of thought, like, I'm not getting paid or anything to play football, so even though I do like it, and then I just got more into the bodybuilding, and started taking some cycles and stuff and see how fast I could grow. And then after 1 year, I done a show.
Yeah.
I had people come up to me in the gym saying, "Oh, you should do a show. You should do a show." And
then that's the way it always goes, isn't it?
Yeah. And then I was like, "Oh, maybe I will." And then they keep at you.
Yeah.
And then I done a men's physique show.
Yeah.
The muscle contest.
That was your first show, was it? Yeah, the muscle contest. Yeah.
Yeah, I did actually do an RFBB show like 3 weeks before the muscle contest, but there was barely anyone at it, so it was.
Sounds about right.
Yeah. When the standards got
that's how BBF that was it?
Yeah.
It's that when we first started competing and RBBF was a thing, bro. I don't know if you would have heard it back in the days. RBBF used to have the serious guests on.
Yeah. They were the best.
Bro,
that was a show that you go to.
We used to go to that, and it's a full day, and you're competing. You have your own jumper. You know, everyone's. You know, you know the boys that's tops, and then you know the boys that's. And there used to be a buzz, and then in the middle of it, they'll have like Kyle Green guessing. Like they'll have proper guests.
That's the way it should be, bro.
Absolutely.
I remember when when you have to do your height, your weight, and you check in and all that stuff, and I was sitting there, and there was like 20 people in total there, and I was like, it's so disappointing when you've cut for it.
Yeah.
You're not really competing with anyone. Like,
no.
In fairness, now most of them are men's physique.
Do you know what I mean? But the thing is about with men physique was like when we were competing, I was always classic, and I moved up to classic physique. But when we were competing, men physique was the biggest category.
Yeah.
Men physique and bikini.
Huge,
Huge. Over 25 people in each class every time.
Men's physique is big, and I'll tell you why it is big, because there's no weight limit on it. But the boys are getting massive.
Yeah. Bodybuilders standing up on shorts.
Man. I done a show in Poland, and the lad that won it was like a 2-1-2 bodybuilder.
Yeah. Do you know why they do that though?
To get a pro card.
You get your pro card, and then you can convert it into whatever. Go back into the.
Have you seen though now that they're bringing in a restriction?
Oh, so it's going to go there, yeah. So it's going to be £5 below the classic limit.
Is it? Is that what it is? Yeah.
And in the amateurs, that's £10 lower than the professional limit. So the men's physique boys are going to be cut in half, like.
Yeah.
None of them are trying the legs now, though. That's the thing.
Yeah.
Keep weight, like.
Yeah.
I'm moving to classic anyway.
I'm moving to classic.
That's where my structure is.
Yeah.
Absolutely is. Yeah.
I only done the men's physique because I had to give me legs time to catch up. But since I've rebound now, I put on 40 pounds in 4 or 5 weeks, which is mental.
Classic's a beautiful class.
40 pounds in 4
Classics for me,
yeah. That's how I'm still classic, but like I'm trying to stay in classic. I'm trying to hold me weight. Yeah. I'm just can't hold them, man. I'm just getting big up.
My weight's huge because of my height.
Yeah,
same problem.
Used to. I'm probably gonna meet next year.
I can be 237 in the amateurs. Like,
do you know what I mean?
Nuts, like.
It's nuts.
247 in pros.
This is why
it's huge.
It's huge.
Massive.
I think this is why Chris Bonson is still on the top of the food chain, bro. It's not fair.
Ramon's struggling because
he has to try. He's trying to hold it.
Trust me, if he had no weight limit,
he'd be. I'm telling you, I always said that. I said that to you.
There should be a weight limit, man.
Bro, there should, but for his height,
at least give us
more. It should be the look, not the weight.
Yeah, his height. For his height, like he can never cap his weight limit.
Tall guys like me, right, with small joints, it's completely different.
It's a different Jago. It's a different level.
I weigh 245 now, but if I cut down, like I'm taking 25 pounds off my frame, so my weight limit will be miles away.
Miles away, like, you know what I mean?
I know lads that aren't that big, that are barely struggling to make classic.
Do you know what I mean?
Shorter, like 5'9", 5'8".
Yeah, thank you, that's me.
Yeah, that's what you were.
I cannot make weight anymore,
It's
bro.
much harder.
It's too hard. I'm 110 right now.
To be 80 something or not, 80
pushing
something
the
I have to be
kilos.
86.
Fuck that.
I'm not going back down there.
Bodybuilding, you know?
It's too much. Like I was supposed to compete in the 2 bros that went there. The last one, and I wasn't making weight for shit, bro. I wasn't, and then I was too small for the next. I wanted to go open them, so I was bang on in the middle. My weight cap was just.
See,
It wasn't happening.
now, like Ramon,
It is stressful. Like look at
mad,
Rough Diesel, Brian, all them. They're gone from that category. They can't hold it.
Yeah.
And then do you know what? Because they're trying to hold it. Because they're trying to hold it, they don't look complete on stage.
Yeah,
Because
it fucks with their physique, yeah.
it's fucking with their
They're
physique.
not trying to peak their physique, they're trying to peak their scales. They're
Have you
trying
ever
to
seen
get their weight
Ramon,
there.
like Ramon in the off
The Brazilian, yeah.
He's not even fat around. He's like 240, 250. And
Yeah.
it's
He's only a
crazy.
few pounds over and
It
nearly.
just kills him.
Yeah.
And now your man, the Miracle Bear, he's 265 or something right now.
He looks
Grand.
crazy.
He has to cut like 50 pounds.
Just to make it down there.
But he's not fat. Like,
Mad,
I
innit?
think they done his body fat in the video. I don't know if you saw it. He's only like 11% body fat.
I believe it though, he looks class, like still.
So, like, you mightn't see him in the next year. I don't even know how he's going to make this one.
I think Chris Bonta is like they're giving him way too much fucking leadway, man.
Specific set of rules. He fits the category perfect.
Yeah.
That's why he originally was a bodybuilder.
I understand. I know that.
He
Yeah.
won his pro card as a bodybuilder.
I know, yeah. I just don't think it's fair for on that category lineup. Like he's the specimen of it because
Oh, he's brilliant.
it's just
He is.
he's brilliant. He is brilliant. Nobody's gonna take that away from him. But the boys that's beside him are 5'9", 5'10", like they can never ever beat him.
Yeah.
Like there's too much. His weight cap is like.
They need another tall guy to come in.
Absolutely.
compete with
Do you know what I mean? I'll give a tall category
Even
Yeah.
Terrence.
and then let them go for the overall.
Yeah.
It's something.
Your man, Rough Diesel, Terrence, he's brilliant. But
He's amazing.
When you see him and Chris together, you can only see Chris. Well, that's-
He shadows him.
Absolutely. And actually, what's funny about Rough Diesel is that he still has like loads of weight. Like, he's not. I think he comes in at 190 and his cap is fucking an extra 10 pounds on top of that. Or
I
something,
really,
you know?
I really think the likes of him and Brian 212 would be better. Because
Ah,
they're
100%.
like- they can't stand out on that stage.
Yeah.
Roman can put it up to him, but if he could just put on 5 pounds even.
Yeah.
'Cause he has big forearms and calves.
He's,
like-
every
yeah.
part from from toe to tail is like fucking filled out. Like he has
Yeah.
all of it done. Like, do you know what I mean?
Yeah,
It's-
I like him.
Yeah.
I think he's a golfer. I think the pose off in the last Olympia was fucking
I'm
amazing.
still Bumstead though for life. Fuck him.
Now Bunsen shit.
Bumstead, bro. Yeah. Fuck
Obviously,
him.
everyone-
Bunsen shit. Everyone loves him, and he's like, do you know what I love about Bunsen, bro? He's not about putting your face on it,
Yeah,
you know,
he
like
just
he
does
just does it. But bro, that fella is fucking rich. Fucking
Oh,
bleeding.
he's
Private
gone.
jets to the fucking shows. Fuck off with that shit, will you?
He's
What
out
the
here.
fuck, like?
He's out
14
here.
million Instagram followers now. So
Yeah, and do you see how quick,
Advertisement, like.
bro?
Yeah, it's just
do you see
growing
how
as well.
quick that grew in the Olympia weekend? Do you see how fast, bro? He made like 2-3 million in the space of 3 days of growth.
He's the face now, bodybuilding.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, he's the ambassador. Yeah.
Classic's going to get more popular, lads.
It has to. That's why I changed over. That's why I went back into classic. But yeah, let's go back off of that. And then I seen there that like okay, so when you done your photo shoot, you done your yoke and all, you went to Dubai for a bit, didn't you?
Yeah, I've been back and forward to Dubai. I actually have a bit of business in Dubai too.
And what would that be?
We import cars from like BMW and Mercs into Dubai.
Okay.
They can flip a good profit when they land there.
From where?
From Germany.
Oh yeah?
Oh, yeah, okay.
Yeah.
Delhi.
So I've only started that now. That's been, well, the company's been open 2 years, but we've only been doing it about a year. But it's going well, like.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah.
There's only boats every 2 months, and I can only get like 2 cars onto each boat. So
Okay.
the profit margin isn't massive yet.
Massive, yeah. You're not getting a container?
That's what I'm working towards. You need to make a deal with them so you can get a certain space. Cars.
Yeah,
But right now,
yeah.
there's not enough money in it for them. You understand in the space because the car dealers already have it.
Yeah.
That's what I'm
Okay.
working towards.
Yeah. And like, yeah, I see that. Do you have 1 or 2 kids?
I have 2 kids.
Okay.
And
And
Maria has a kid as well, so 3 years.
so you have 3 kids all in. And I see that. Did you get married in Dubai?
I got married in Virginia Park in Cavan.
Okay.
Yeah.
How was that?
I was meant to get married in Greece, and I had it booked and all for during COVID, and I just lost all the money for it.
Yeah.
I couldn't get people to travel.
Yeah, COVID. Yeah.
All the vaccine bollocks. And
Everything gone, yeah. And how's the married life, bro?
good, yeah.
You like it, yeah?
I'm happy, yeah.
Yeah.
There's no one with a gun to his head here as he says that, by the way.
Yeah.
No, it's good. I'm happy. Everything's going well right now. Like, can't
Brilliant.
complain.
And see your two daughters that you had, like, are they living with you? Or is they with the mother?
They're with us like 3 or 4 days a week.
Yeah.
They go back and forth because her dad's here in the country too.
Yeah.
But yeah.
Yeah, I have the same. My oldest one lives. I have 3 kids. My oldest one lives in Wales.
Yeah.
So she comes back and forth, like, you know what I mean. It's a nightmare, but
I see her every week, like.
Yeah, see.
3 or 4 days a week.
yeah, it's brilliant though. You know what I mean.
We live close, like. So.
Yeah. But no ex-baby mama, nothing like no craziness from
There's been craziness.
It's
But
you'll never get away from the Irish, bro. When they do it, when the Irish
Show us all in it, bro. Fuck,
no,
you know?
no, the Irish women, bro, they're nuts. They are nuts, like.
things used to be mental, but settled down now because it's been 8 years or something.
Yeah.
Nearly 10 years.
Time always helps.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
And from there, like, I see you're coaching, are you? You're coaching
Yeah,
now?
I'm coaching. Yeah, and I've got about 15 bodybuilders,
Okay.
and I really got into that this year. But that's where I mostly enjoy is prepping
People,
clients.
yeah. I think it's better than just average Joes, man, because you have a time limit and you have a goal to reach. I always say that to you.
Yeah, we always say, it's
You
a
know.
shared passion nearly as well for the person that you're coaching as opposed to someone that wants to just look.
Well, when I get someone who's going to do like their first show or whatever, I actually just cut them, and whenever they're ready, I pick a
Show for them.
close.
That's the best way to do
I
it.
need to learn their body.
Yeah.
I don't want to I don't want to push them into a place where they're uncomfortable, you know, or have to really rush them into a show.
Yeah. And do you do that like online? Or
I do it online, but I actually have some people that live close to me.
so you do personal touches as well?
It's much better to see them.
Much better.
Yeah, especially for bodybuilding for sure.
Much better.
Yeah.
Me personally, I always say, like, if it's your first competition, do not go online. And that's just being that serious, because you need that eye. You need that eye, like.
Person shit, yeah.
And
You know.
even at the show, man, when you don't have someone with you, you get a bit.
You get,
goes
of
a bit
course,
raspy.
man. Like,
Should I eat this muffin? I do everything. I'm flat.
Yeah, you need
know what I
the
mean?
eyes, bro, yeah.
Like, it's nuts, like, and like I've seen so many people fuck up in that way, you know, because like, and being your first show, if you're gonna run gear, a cycle, anything like that, it's just best to know the person and know, like, physically.
Their head at ease as well.
Yeah.
Have phone calls on as well.
Do you know what I mean? Like, and a lot of them are saying, the boy won't have an answer to you. They don't give a fuck, it's your show day.
Yeah.
A lot of them don't, though.
yeah.
Let's be dead serious. A lot of them don't,
A lot
like.
of them are cowboys anyway.
Do you know what I mean? A lot of them don't, like, and that's why.
I was with Rob, as you know.
Yeah, Rob is the
He's
real
instant,
deal.
though. When I text him, he's instant.
Rob is the real deal, man.
Yeah,
I was going to let Rob prep me for one of the shows, and it's just I had so much going on when I was launching the business that I had to step out. Rob is a fucking.
He got me absolutely pale. Like,
Yeah,
first.
he's sick, bro.
My face was in like.
Yeah. And you know, he's one of us. Rob is one of us, like.
I actually met him in Dubai, man.
That's where I met him as well. That's where me and him connected, like.
That's how we started. I started training with him over there.
Yeah. Rob is one of us, like. He's gentleman, bro. I love Rob.
Yeah.
I do. He's a solid dude, like. But and that brings us to. So you came back. So in the lockdown, right? I'm gonna go a little bit back, and then we're gonna touch on that OnlyFans, right?
Yeah.
So in the lockdown, you seen your followers going up, okay? And you were with your missus at the time, yeah?
Yeah. We
So
were
when you-
living together.
Yeah. So so she drove you to do OnlyFans, or did you do it yourself?
She told me to do it.
Yeah.
Yeah, because I think at the time I had like 1.7 million followers in and around there anyway. And I was thinking, how will I make money? And my DMs was constantly like, do you have OnlyFans? Do you have OnlyFans? Do you have OnlyFans? Yeah. And she's like, you know what?
I get that too,
She
yeah.
said to me,
I used to.
And then there was people we knew around us that were making, you know, good money.
Good money, like.
Well, they were from the UK, but we know them. And then she was like, why don't you just try it? So the first month that I started it, I made 10k, and all I did is post like Instagram pictures on it. Then, you know, people get pissed off at you. They're writing to you like, I paid this amount of money, and then what the fuck's this like?
Yeah.
Okay.
And it goes from there, like you do something and you do more and more.
Yeah.
And more. You get paid more.
Yeah, well, that's it. It's the
Like,
nature of it.
when I first really seen you was on that show that you did,
The Claire Byrne show.
the Claiborne. What was that on RTE? Or why am I keep thinking
No, I
RTE?
think there was another one as well where there was like a piece on, there was like 3 or 4 people. That could have been the Claiborne show, was it?
Yeah.
It is the Claiborne,
Yeah,
yeah. But what was that? What was that showed on? What was that aired on?
RT.
It was aired on RTE.
Yeah.
Because I said that's a Sinead, and she was like, no, version.
That
Yeah.
was trending in politics on Twitter and all.
Yeah?
Yeah, it was, yeah. Yeah, I couldn't remember going anywhere I went, people were looking at me.
Yeah, you
Serious?
know.
Yeah, that must be mad.
But, like, but that's the thing, though. Like, I thought you came across really well in that.
Yeah, absolutely.
I thought you did come across really well in that.
They asked me a few awkward questions and I didn't answer because they were trying to like, what was the worst one? they were trying to imply that which room in the house was he using to make videos or
Right.
pictures, and who was in the house. But I just brushed it off fairly well, I thought. But when they kept asking me questions, I was less myself. Like I didn't go into things too much. And then people I saw online, and people were sending me like, your friends and all, people calling you a boring cunt, and he's a thick as a fucking ditch and all this kind of stuff.
Yeah.
Well, you get that stuff anyway.
Yeah.
No matter what
You can't please everyone. Yeah. I thought you were real calm and you took it really well and you stood for yourself, like, you know what I mean?
Yeah, no, I was relaxed. Like I didn't bite anything that she said or anything.
Yeah.
I did get a heap, like, so I'd never been on TV or anything like that, so I asked for questions before I went on, so
Yeah.
I could kind of have...
But how did they get in contact with you though?
Email, man. Everyone was emailing me.
Oh, yeah?
I don't- some places were getting my phone number, I don't even know how.
Yeah.
Fuck.
But I was getting contacted like crazy at that time.
Yeah.
I done a little piece in one of the newspapers, and then after that, just everyone was reaching out to me.
Yeah, you were on Dermot Dave and all, weren't you? I'd heard that. I remember hearing that.
I done a few, yeah.
Yeah.
I done them all in the 1 week.
Right.
And then after I was on the Claire Byrne show, I was just like, I'm not doing any of that shit again for a while.
That was the end of it, yeah.
Because of the way the stuff they were asking me, the way they're like, I felt like they were attacking me a little bit.
It's like
Yeah.
the questions kind of thing.
Because one of the questions that I got were all like, because I asked for questions before I came on, so I knew kind of what was going on. And they were all like, they asked me a lot about, supposed to be social media and just a little bit about OnlyFans, and then, like my journey, like we talked about here. And then when I got there, it was just like loud of questions, nothing that was on the thing, trying to get me off guard, and I thought that was a bit
low ball, like.
So I wasn't getting paid anything, I came out. Just,
That's what I was about to say, were they didn't paying you, no?
No, I just came in, just to have a chat. And so after that, it put me off for a while, so. I have been asked to go on loads of podcasts and stuff like that, but I just brushed them all off.
Yeah.
But when I chatted to you, you seemed decent.
Yeah,
That's what I thought.
it's like with us, with me. When I ask questions, I truly want to know. That's like
It's not agenda.
It's not agenda. Like I take a laugh and I take a piss, but you're a genuine person. Like I said to you on the phone, you get me. Like so, there's no bullshit. Like there's no
that's
secret
what
way
that's
to
what-
get you.
Yeah,
You know what I mean? Yeah.
But even that, I was meant to go on with that girl, Jasmine Heaney. So when I went in there, she wasn't even there. I was like, what the fuck is this?
Right, there was a proper little setup then, wasn't it?
It was
Like,
a setup, yeah.
Who's your one? Who was she?
There was a journalist there instead that had loads of young daughters, and I was like, what's going on here?
yeah, so Jasmine Heaney or Hebe, or she was like one of the first.
She was one of the first Irish girls,
Yeah, to go and do OnlyFans.
I was like the first
Oh, yeah,
that
yeah.
kind of
Yeah.
made it in it.
Yeah.
That's why.
And she wasn't even there.
She wasn't there.
Fuck that, man. That's some
She wasn't
fucking
there, I was like-
sketchy shit, isn't it?
Because I felt a bit better not to be two of us, you know.
Yeah, of
And
course.
She wasn't there. I was like, there was some, like I said, there was a journalist there, and they wanted to talk. She had young daughters, so they wanted to talk about young girls. And they asked me a question about young girls starting OnlyFans, and I said, well, like, you have to be at least 18 to start anyway. So it's not going to affect like juvenile people or anything.
Yeah.
I'm not saying you should start at 18 or anything.
Yeah.
But in that setting as well, like that's fucking heavy shit to be talking about, especially in a room full of women and they all have kids.
Yeah,
and
and you're on your own as well.
Well, like fuck this. Like, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So it just put me off a bit because I thought, people are going to keep trying to do this to me. Like,
Yeah. You know the amount of people that got in contact with us over that, of journalists taking a piss at them, they'd rather be open on this.
Yeah.
We had one in this morning as well that was done one with us.
Yeah.
And the exact same problem. He didn't want to go to the papers or he didn't want to go to anything else. He getting offered for everything.
Yeah,
and he
it's all-
just doesn't want to.
I
It's
done
all
one
censored, you know?
on the radio. They were in, where the fuck? I think they were in Kerry. I don't know the name of the radio station. But they tried to tell me that me doing OnlyFans was like as bad as being like a drug dealer.
How?
I don't know. I don't know. I got off the phone. Like,
Fuck that,
I got
yeah.
off the phone. I was like, that's.
But like one thing I will say is, and this is me and you having a talk. I mean, if we're gonna talk, we just have to be honest with each other. Like doing OnlyFans, like it's weird because it has a stigma of porn behind it.
It does, yeah.
And that's where you're gonna get it from your neighbours and
That's what it
the
is.
eyes. You get where I'm coming from. But like,
It doesn't hurt anyone though.
yeah, it doesn't hurt anyone. But like, by your own foundation,
Yeah, exactly.
and whatever way you feel like growing your foundation, that's just how it is. But like one thing there's a few questions that a lot of people have been asking that I wanted to ask you personally myself, and like, there must be no jealousy in your fucking bleeding house, well.
No, there's not. She trusts me, like, you know.
Daily.
Like, sure, if you looked at me DMs, like, I'd probably have 20 something girls message me a day, but I don't pay any attention to it. Like,
It's just work.
it's just work, yeah.
Yeah.
So, like,
Yeah, and then another thing I want to touch on is like, see, for example, I watched like from that day. I've seen your page a few times, and I've been on your page, and like, there's nothing really that I would be paying you for. Like, if you're in the suit and all, like, that's really nothing for. Like, I say you get loads of gay men.
Loads, yeah.
I say it's more gay men than.
See, right at the start, right, when I was going viral on TikTok, it was more women and people wouldn't believe me. But my TikTok following was like 96% female
Right.
at the time. But as my TikTok has slowed down, now it's a way bigger audience of gay men.
Brazilians, I bet you.
Brazilian, everywhere. Everywhere. But it'd be like, I'd say it's like 85% men now and 15% women, where it used to be like,
It's the other way.
it was probably like 60% women, 40% men, but it's completely flipped because I don't have that viral
Income.
TikTok all the time. You know, when you're getting 25 million views on a video and it's mainly females watching it from, like, they're all South American, America. America was huge for my page.
Yeah.
Most of my followers are from America.
Yeah, because you're Irish.
Yeah.
It's mad.
Yeah, it's not just because he's Irish now, let's be real.
I mean, he's good looking cunt,
Fucking
but.
handsome bastard.
You know? He's snapping.
But that's all right. Respect it. My beard is bigger now,
It's a
fella.
bigger beard. I was thinking, I don't know
You're
better.
all right,
Lads,
man. You're all right.
don't leave me out, man.
That's coming, mate. That's coming.
Oh, look.
He
We're
grooms
walk-
it.
We're
You
walking
brush
on
it,
it,
bro.
bro.
It's
We're
good,
walking on
You're
it.
good. You're getting there. You're getting there.
Do you want to go in, yeah?
Yeah. So that was so that was the thing. So obviously, out of the back of that, like, and I think the stigma attached to OnlyFans is that it's just like out and out dirt, no matter what it is. And
Yeah.
obviously, like, majority of people, the point is that they don't actually see what it is unless they're subscribing to it and seeing it and actually watching the shit. You know. So is the majority of the backlash you got? You feel like? I think what the best way I'm trying to ask it is, like, is there anything on your OnlyFans that is that in that nature, or is it very much the same?
There is full on fucking.
Right.
Yeah, but that's the thing, though. Like, I've read somewhere, like, you were making 70 grand a month or more now, clearly. Like, but, like, to get there, you can't just show them a nipple.
Yeah. No, but that's what I'm asking. Yeah.
I reckon back then I could have floated about 10 grand or so. But, like, once you can start doing proper fucking content, like, you know, sex tapes and stuff like that, like, it goes through the roof, you know.
Yeah.
It'd be hard to turn that down though as well, like that money, like, you know what I mean?
It was, yeah. Sometimes in hindsight, I do think, why did I do that, you know?
Yeah.
Especially like my TikTok and all that working the same. I could have built up my coaching brand to make the same income, but hindsight's a great thing,
Absolutely.
you know?
Yeah, you can, you will never make that type of money coaching, bro.
No, there is some people. Like,
Some people do get it, I get it, you know what I mean? But it's only a small pond.
No,
Yeah, but I think the point is as well is that it was a gap you could have
You could have
Shot,
transferred.
I was able to shoot me income up, like,
Yeah.
You know, I used to make like 2.5, 3 grand a month in the barbershop owning it.
Yeah.
And the stress of paying everyone, and even Christmas time, sometimes you would make fuck all in a week, you know, and then it was shut down, and I was broke, and then I have this way to make shoot the money
Shoot
up.
the money up,
you
yeah.
know?
Yeah, fucking right, bro.
I think it was a great move. And like
Secure the bag.
Yeah, big time, man. Big time. Like so like if you were to go on your OnlyFans and subscribe to your OnlyFans, like there's obviously sex tapes, yeah?
So mainly, if you go onto my page, mainly it's just like nude pictures,
Yeah.
and then I would sell sex tapes through like DMs.
Yeah.
So-
And like when you say sex tapes, would it be just you and your wife,
Yeah,
or
it's just me and the wife.
so the wife doesn't give you other cookies, no?
No. So I dress her up to look like someone else, you know, put a wig on her or something, but it's always her.
Yeah. And like, how would you feel about that when other men are buying that, like, and like your wife, like?
So it's not a great thought, like, but
Yeah, I say that's hard for you.
it's
But
easier
being
for
a,
her than me, like.
Is it,
but,
yeah, right.
well, like you're like me.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? We have the same kind of mentality, like, you know what I mean? Bodybuilding, ego. We do have the same kind of mentality, and like,
I'll give you a good example. Like, we tried to make an account for her, but I just didn't fucking like it, to be honest.
yeah.
She got me to make an OnlyFans, you know.
Yeah.
And I if she never said that, I would have never went and done one.
Yeah.
And then we had one. It was a couple page, but it was more geared towards her.
Mm-hmm.
But then I just didn't really fucking like it, so I didn't commit to it.
Yeah.
It could have made a lot of money. It's still there, but it's just floating, like, it's not
Yeah.
doing a whole lot,
Yeah.
you know.
Yeah.
'Cause I just don't like it. I can't.
Yeah, you can't. That's what. But this is what I'm saying. So, like, your girlfriend has to have like serious trust in you,
Yeah.
and serious like how can you say it without being like not jealous, like you know, like to be able to let him do it and don't care about other men or other girls looking at him, like
Trustworthy, not a jealous person, really.
Yeah.
Just is kind of secure.
secure.
I
Very
guess.
there you go,
Yeah,
secure,
that's-
very secure with you. Like, you know what I mean?
She's very confident as well, like, so
Yeah.
it goes hand in hand.
Yeah.
And
My
did she-
girlfriend would throw the sink at me.
And my ex would have fucking had me nuts.
Oh mate, I say I wake up and there'd be a knife
Yeah.
Just like looking at me eye to eye.
Right,
Just
yeah.
my girlfriend would kill me, bro.
no, for sure.
You know.
And so did your missus have an issue then that you had an issue with that on the other way, or was it just like, cool, if you're not comfortable with it, it's cool?
She never wanted to really do it anyway.
Right,
Yeah.
okay. So
It's just, she was happy for me to make money on it, but it's not her thing really, to be honest.
yeah.
She's more like a prop on my page, not to call her a prop, but you know.
Yeah, would she be like your manager?
No, I handle all that. I do have a manager that helps me, like organise content when it goes out and mass DMs. The mass DMs when you sell the types or whatever to bring your own income up.
Yeah. It's a whole fucking thing behind it, isn't it?
It's mad, isn't it?
Yeah, there is.
Yeah.
There's a lot of work down. If people think it's easy money, there's a lot of work that goes into it.
Yeah. And look, when the gay lads ask for requests, what do they ask for? Like,
Mad shit, man.
Yeah.
touch a light on one,
Can
yeah.
you give us two of the weirdest
I'll
ones?
give you the weirdest one is some fucking. This is actually a girl. I'll tell you that in a minute. Wanted a hot water bottle full of piss sent out to her. So
Hot water bottle. That's very specific vessel for your.
Yeah, because it keeps it warm.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know what she wanted to do with it.
I have an idea. All right,
Pour it
yeah.
over her head. Whatever.
Golden shower. That's a thing, though.
Yeah, it's a fucking thing. All
But
right,
then
yeah.
like, she's so obsessed with you that she wanted you to ship there because she couldn't get to you. That's mad, isn't it?
Shipping boxers now is a big thing to people.
Well, should we
Yeah,
have
did you? Yeah,
requests for boxes?
Yeah,
in the
I have
past?
requests for
Yeah,
boxers, socks, and
boxers and all this.
Wow,
will
yeah.
you wear your jocks for the whole week and send them to me? Well, will me bollocks.
Yeah, fuck that. Yeah.
to be hawks in them.
Itchy hole on you at the end of it. Yeah, it was not worth it.
And what was the second thing you were going to say? That's come from a gay request now, yeah.
No.
I said there's loads of them.
Yeah,
Bro.
so
Come
you're
on,
trying to think of one in
dig deep
particular.
into
I don't think he's-
into the bank.
It would just be the sweaty jocks for a week. Though.
Yeah. Did none of them ever ask you to like masturbate and call their name or something?
Yeah, well, that's common.
Huh?
That's
Yeah.
nearly every one of them.
Oh, do you all do it?
They all want that.
And what would you charge for that?
I don't do that.
Yeah, that's what I was about to say.
I
That's
won't do any like gay favour whatsoever.
yeah.
That you can watch if you want. Oh, I'm not gonna fucking.
Yeah.
Don't show me arsehole, nothing.
Big respect on that, bro.
Show
Yeah.
your asshole. Never even
Yeah,
thought of
some
that,
of them-
man. That's mad.
Yeah.
They want you on all fours, man, with their cheeks spread.
Nah,
That's
bro.
not happening.
Nah.
But what would they offer you money? They have to go all the way to
Man,
like.
people will pay big money for shit like that, like big money. Like some people, even just to see a couple of videos, will pay about $500, $600.
Wow.
I'm gonna start shopping out my asshole, bro.
Wow.
See, you get what we call sharks on the page. And some guys will spend.
Yeah, Elaine, Sinead was explaining that to us. Sharks are people that just like to spend money, is it?
It's
Am I right?
mental money, man. I had one guy spend like 10 grand in a month, and then he went away, and then he came back, and they're like, "Please come back."
Fuck. He never came back. Is that what he
He'll
said?
just like, if you're not online, he'll just keep saying, and the max is 200 tip. You just see 200 tips coming in, like trying
that?
to get your attention.
Oh,
Just wait a few minutes.
Jesus.
wow.
That
And
is
like,
mad.
see that, right? Come to say that, like, is there anyone that ever offered you to see you in person, to
Yeah.
pay you in person, like?
Yeah, well, I've been offered to be an escort in Canada, so it's like 50 grand a week that they pay,
Bro, that's
and
mad.
you just do one day a night.
50 grand.
Yeah, I was showing it to her. I was like, "Yeah, what do you think?"
And what she say?
We'll save it for a rainy day, she said.
You're for it.
Your board is deadly.
That's mad.
50,
Fuck stuff.
but 50 grand.
Lads, if you see me in Vancouver, you know what I'm
He's not going for the
And
dudes, I'll tell you that.
like, would that be man or female?
Female.
Female. 50 grand.
And that full service for that one day, that the whole out and fucking
Whatever.
They want like, so they probably dress you up and probably they'll be able to have dinner or something
Go
and
for dinner, go and watch a movie.
Moving, yeah.
do the
Do the deed.
that's mad, isn't it? 50 grand. Jesus
Bro,
Christ.
that's fucking heavy shit, that is, man.
Jesus Christ, we're in the wrong business, bro.
Yeah, well,
What they want is said, if you want, just come over for a week, get your money, we'll pay for your flights, your food, we'll send you back home then after a week if you want to go back to your family.
And are
pay for your
these,
food, that's a big,
but are these young
That's a
or,
lot of money.
it's a lot of money.
are these
bro.
young or older women?
I actually don't know. I didn't go into too much.
You didn't go too much into it.
Because I was like, not right now.
Yeah, because when I was in Dubai, I got offered 90 grand.
90 grand?
90 grand to spend a night with a sheik. Hell no.
A man?
A man, yeah. 90 grand. I swear to God. I got offered 90 grand, bro.
Spend me a night on the seat, sitting down. Just
Nah, it wasn't happening, bro.
Standing up,
No
man,
fucking
no,
way,
none of
man.
that.
No fucking way. That wasn't happening, bro.
It's not worth money, man.
how much would
It's
it
not. No, I break my voice, bro.
How much would it take? How much money would it take? You know what I mean?
There's no. I don't think there's money.
Nah, there's not.
Nah, I'm not. I just no. I can't, bro.
No,
that's
no
right, guys. Today's episode is brought to you by Diamond Car Sales. Diamond Cars are located in Ardeve and Cappamore in Clondalkin, and they specialise in used cars, tyres, and they have their own in-house mechanic as well. So anything that you have or need in regards to cars, buying a car, a used car, getting your car repaired, getting a fresh set of tyres, Diamond Car Sales will look after you. Like I said, Ardeve and Cappamore, Clondalkin, Diamond Cars, sponsors of today's podcast.
I will never live with myself like.
No.
If you're not that way inclined, you can't do that.
Do you get where I'm coming from?
Absolutely, yeah, it's not the same. Although the biggest payout for porn stars is gay porn, and a lot of them aren't
gay porn's huge, like.
which is mad. Like a lot of them aren't actually gay.
If I was to go in the gay direction, gay for pay, like money would go crazy.
Mad, innit?
No, guys that do that won't fucking.
Yeah.
I'm not talking.
Oh,
You know, when you do OnlyFans, you've loads of friends that do OnlyFans.
Yeah, you understand.
Everyone
It's like a
helps
little
each other
village.
out. Everyone
Yeah,
helps each other out. That's how you make more money.
yeah.
But some of them have gone gay for pay, like, and I know one guy, he was a Muslim, and his mother just won't speak to him.
Ah, yeah, 100%, bro.
You know,
Like,
because she's like, yeah, whatever you were doing with women, that's okay, but you know, in religion,
yeah.
If it's gay,
she
then
can't,
no, yeah.
she can't accept that, you know. So
And like, this question will bring me to like, because you come from a good home, good background, mom and dad still there. Like, did they ever give you an advice on that? And like,
So my mum picked me up one day and she's like, look, I know what you're doing on OnlyFans, but she's saying just no fucking weird shit. Do you know what I mean? Nothing that's out of your depth or, you know, sexuality or whatever.
Yeah.
And that was it. Most awkward conversation
I
about
don't imagine,
yeah,
bro.
yeah.
Fuck
how
that.
about your dad?
No problem, man.
I never spoke to me dad about it. That's the
He won't even say a thing.
We're real like fucking, I don't know.
It's known, but it's not been said.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's real like, you know, the alpha thing in the room. We
Yeah.
say awkward conversations to each other.
Is your dad big man?
My dad's about 5'10", but he's about 21 stone.
Right, yeah.
He's got a big belly on him, but he's
Yeah.
got big hands, big forearms.
Solid
Big
full.
lad, but he's not tall, like.
Yeah.
He probably respect what you're doing though. You're making
Yeah.
ends meet, like.
He likes the hustle, but
Do you know what I mean? That's what I'm saying. Like, he probably respect it, like, you know what I mean?
we don't want to get into talking about
The
it, you know,
details.
weird talk.
Yeah, it's a weird talk from family,
It
like,
is.
especially to your son and son.
With
Like,
your
yeah.
dad, definitely, yeah.
Yeah.
I think my ma easier with things like that than my dad.
Yeah.
Mothers always have that easier
They do,
lead, like. They do,
more open,
They're a bit more open and a bit more easier
much easier
lead.
to talk to your ma, I think. For me, anyway.
Yeah, and like coming to that brings me to like what, like your kids are what age?
My daughter's 10 and
Yeah.
my little lad's 3.
Your 10-year-old has to know there's something.
They know about, obviously they've had things said to them.
Yeah,
you know.
the ex probably joking at home or something.
She wasn't happy about it at the start. The ex, so there was a little bit we had a little bit of murder about it at the start. But and she's had kids say stuff to her, you know, in school. And
Yeah, that's what I was about to
that.
say. Yeah,
But she's headstrong, like, so she's okay about it. Not that she doesn't know full detail about what it is or whatever.
yeah. She's still very young.
Yeah, she's able to deal with the kids, like she's not a soft child. But I have had them thoughts, like, about
Yeah, I say
Future
that's
for
what
it, yeah.
play a big part.
that is one of my regrets with it.
That's what I'm saying. That'll
Like,
play a big part. Like, you know what I mean?
Yeah, but they live a good life and they want for nothing, but
Yeah.
that is something in the
In the background.
back of my head, like, yeah, we have money to do what we want, they get to go on holidays all the time, that kind of stuff.
Yeah.
But there is that side of it.
Yeah.
Kids will be horrible, you know.
Oh,
Well,
Evil
you know.
bastards are the best of times, yeah.
I'm
That,
telling.
that is one of me regrets with it, but I can't. I'm not going to change it now.
Like I said, hindsight's a great thing. You can't. It is what it is. You
It's
know?
nuts, isn't it? Did your share a leak?
Yeah. So, I mean, it was going well, no one's seen it. No, I was out on a night out with the lads, and someone came up to me with the phone and like, what's this?
Oh fuck! On a night out as well, like.
Fucking God, my anxiety went through the roof, man, through the roof.
Yeah.
Everyone in the pub had it, and they're all talking about it.
Yeah, so you can hear everyone like.
It's just like, it was like, the next day I remember I actually went to watch a United game, and it was in the local pub, and I walked in the front door, and it was like an old country western film, everyone was turning around.
Yeah.
I was like, oh,
Well, there
I
he
was
is.
like, I already had anxiety. I already had anxiety and a bit of fear from it at the night out. And
Yeah.
I just felt like everyone was looking at me.
I can imagine walking in there. You know that you have the lady of the night, man of the night. Just go.
Moonwalks in the fucking gap.
Just slides in.
Is he floating? How the fuck does he do that? You know?
To be honest, it was actually the best thing that ever happened to me.
Yeah, it's just
The weight of the world was just lifted.
Just
off my shoulders.
go.
The worst has happened.
Yeah.
The most embarrassing thing that can happen to me has happened, and I've never felt embarrassed about it, never since.
yeah.
It's mad.
Do you think it's a worse or stigma to a girl doing it than a boy doing it?
Yeah.
It's mad, isn't it?
Because girls aren't supposed to be that way inclined. They're supposed to be like, if you want to be out with a girl, you're meant to work to be with a girl, not to shop on the line, you know. And what kind of bloke wants to be with a girl that's doing that kind of thing? It's the kind of direction it goes in.
Yeah, because
So
when we had...
you feel like there isn't.
You don't make the rules, bro. What can you do?
You don't make the rules, but that's just what it is. Because, like I was saying, like we had Sinead in Sin City, Sin City, and Sinead was amazing.
Yeah, she was
like
cute.
I have a lot of respect for Sinead, and she shined a lot of light on parts that nobody ever knew about her.
Yeah.
Like, did you watch that episode? No.
No, I haven't.
Yeah, watch it, man. Like she shined the light on so much shit, and we were able to take a laugh, and like we had a great conversation with her. But like one thing I took away from that is a lot of girls are regretting it.
Yeah.
A lot.
I think everyone that does it regrets it now.
Really?
I'd imagine so.
Because she said that what she said is any girl that's on OnlyFans has been broken somehow.
Yeah, well, some of them look dead in the face, like.
Do you know what I mean?
It's like they're lost.
Yeah.
But you're sitting here beside me, and like you have a lot going on for yourself. You have a coaching team, you have business going on, you have an exit route.
Yeah.
That's the most important thing. You have an exit.
That's an expiry date.
Do you know what I mean?
The head screwed on for it,
OnlyFans is already on the decline if you check out the statistics.
Yeah.
Like people are, it boomed in COVID, so everyone was making X amount.
Yeah.
Now everyone's making like half as much. Because we know there's charts for the percentage. So if you're in the top 1%, for example, we know how much money you make.
Okay.
Because when people are doing like S for S, which is...
But how do you know if a person is on the 1%? It says on their page, does it?
It says it on their page. So when you go to do swap for swap, we call it, we promote each other. We need to see what percent they are.
That's kind of shit, though.
Right.
But you have to be in categories. You
Yeah,
can't,
but what I'm saying, the reason why I say that kind of shit is, like, I'd say loads of girls are fucking nearly getting the rope on men. If they're looking at your page, you're on the 1% and I'm on the fucking bleeding 15%. What the fuck is going on here? I spread my ass cheek. He didn't. And he's on.
Didn't show any balls.
Do you know what I mean? That's what I'm saying. See the ones at the lower chain, they're doing mad shit.
Yeah.
And then the ones at the very top are like, show me nipple.
I know a girl that was in the 0.01%, so she was making like $270 a month.
Fucking hell.
Fuck off. She just pretended she was like 18 or 16. And that's the
thing.
That's what I'm saying. Like, so the lower tier are doing,
What the fuck is...
It's for the pigtails and that.
the lower
That's
tiers are doing
mad.
crazy shit.
Yeah.
The people underneath you, like,
They're
got the
trying to get up
The
into
mad
that,
filth
aren't they?
actually doesn't do that well, honestly.
Who?
The mad filth, like, they're all doing mad shit.
crazy
They're doing
shit,
mad shit. I'm hearing girls doing, even lads, like gay lads, doing mad shit, and they're not even nowhere near the 10%. Like,
Their head's not screwed on, man. There's
it's
a way to
mad.
do it.
Like, and then they do all this shit, right?
Yeah.
Mad to get to your level, or mad to get to the next level, okay? And then they never make it, and then they have to go back to a normal job.
Well, it's like anything though, man. If you give everything out at the start, where do you go?
That's what I was going to say.
Where
There's
do you
only...
go?
If you're doing literally everything, there's no more mystique or mystery about it. It's just...
This girl doing
finished.
things in like phases, very, very smart. She would advertise like that she's going to do like anal for the first time for about a month, and she would do like this thing where you have to tip to a certain amount of money before she would do it. You know, for example, like say it has to hit 50 grand to tip.
Yeah.
Everyone would have to chip in on the page, and then when it chips in, she would do that video, and then that video would make her another X
50,
amount.
another 50 or 20
And
grand.
she would do another thing called sexting. So the way sexting would work, the first video would be like $15, second one's 25. These are minute clips, 35, 45, 55. Anyway, within 15 minutes, this guy, without knowing, it's like gambling.
Yeah.
So after paying like $600 just to watch a 10-minute video that she's probably like fucking pre-recorded or something.
Yeah.
Years ago or
You
something
know what I
like
mean?
that.
From years ago, it's pretending it's now, it's live.
Do you know what I mean?
That's mad.
That's
yeah.
mad, man.
Yeah, so it's the proper way about it as well.
It's
Like,
to manipulate the brain, to be able to manipulate money out of people.
Yeah.
it's dark shit really when you get into it. Like,
It
yeah.
is because most of the people that are buying it are kind of like lonely fucking type of people looking for a kind of relationship like with someone that's just like virtual, you know.
Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, you're never going to meet them or have that with them
So,
actually. Like, yeah.
That is the fucking
Yeah.
nature
Like
of the
sitting here
beast, yeah.
talking to you about I feel like you have your head screwed on so well that like even having an exit like a way again now and having other business and foundation, man, kudos, bro.
Yeah, absolutely.
That's like not many people think that far ahead. Like,
No.
it has, like I said, man, it has an expiry date. So do you, like your age and kids get older. When my kids, like the eldest one is like, you know, going into first year, I want to be complete.
you want to be gone out of it, then, yeah.
Trying to get as much as I can off the internet and just put it in the past as far as it can be.
Yeah, but the problem about internet is it's really not gone. Once it's out there, it's out there. Yeah.
But you can get it off like most stuff, like because you can pay model protection, and they can delete it off most sites.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, they can delete it off like Twitter, Google. The easy places to find it anyway.
Yeah,
and
yeah,
those
yeah.
never gone. Whatever on the internet stays.
It stays.
There is a service you can go and get to get people to wipe it. Yeah.
Yeah, model protection. Yeah.
That's mad. I didn't know
So
that.
they go on to. They know hundreds of sites, but like it could take someone to put it up again, and then it's up somewhere.
Yeah,
But
it keeps going.
they won't find it on Google or Twitter or you know the places where it's obvious to see it.
Yeah. About time to buy something like that in though. That's fucking brilliant.
Yeah, just take the sting off that shit anyway.
Yeah, massively. Like,
And then out of the back of that, am I right in saying you do management now for that?
that's what I was about to say. Yeah.
Elite Desires.
Yeah,
Am I correct in that?
literally just started that, so I'm like the face of that company.
Okay, yeah.
But I'm only in that like 2 weeks.
Okay. Oh, really? That
2
fresh?
weeks.
Oh, yeah.
I'm only just that company is actually open 2 months, but they approached me to be like the face of the company.
Right. Okay.
And my job with the clients that we get, I'm going to teach them how to run their social medias, how to grow their social medias. Where the side of OnlyFans actually won't be anything to do with me.
Yeah.
I'm just going to help them improve their socials,
Right,
so they can get
okay.
people onto their OnlyFans. What the service will be from us in Elite Desire, then they'll run their pages. So this other guy that's involved, he knows how to make loads of money through like sexting videos. So all the people have to do is put their content up, like their pictures and their videos, but they'll completely run their page. So like this is the guy that was with your one that I was saying was 0.01. Like making she's making 3 million a year. So this guy is like, I'm telling you, this guy is an expert. You know what I mean?
Mad man.
So he's already got like 10 girls on, and if some of them are 3 and 4 times their money already, because he knows the system. Like, you know,
He knows how to get it
he knows
done.
how to do it, and then he has people working with him. So it's like a team. There's like 10 people that are ready.
And where is he based? In Ireland, is he?
He's in the UK.
UK, I was about to say. Yeah. And like so what it like so. When you're doing that, you're going to be showing them how to build their social media, the platforms, all that.
Basically, you know, TikTok, basically.
Just the basic,
But the
basic tips.
TikTok's how you grow now.
Yeah.
And you can literally post your TikTok and Instagram and then straight onto YouTube.
Yeah.
So you can get them all to grow together. And you can even go on Twitter, because Twitter's pushing videos at the minute now.
Yeah.
Since Elon Musk came in. So it's all short content. So you grow all them platforms.
In one.
I never
one
thought of
video.
Twitter for that actually. Yeah, that's right. Yeah.
I'm not on Twitter. I don't fuck with Twitter.
I have an account, but I don't look at it ever.
I just don't know what the fuck to do.
So
with it.
my job is
I'm taking a shit.
like stuff.
What do I do? Like that all, isn't it? It's like status, isn't it?
Twitter's hot right now.
Yeah, but is it just status, is it?
For Twitter.
Yeah,
You're
just
saying they do video now as well, do they?
Yeah,
Yeah, but it's just normally just you write what you're doing throughout the day, is it?
no, you put pictures and videos up.
Oh, you can do that though?
Yeah, I have a Twitter with 500,000 followers on it. Just,
Matt, you are fucking it up out here,
I
bro.
don't advertise it. It's
Jesus.
got some X-rated stuff on
He
it.
has good followers, man.
Got 50
Good
followers
followers.
on Twitter from 2013.
Yeah. And I think
I've lost a couple of Twitter accounts too.
Yeah, okay, yeah. Same type of thing.
They got deleted, yeah.
Fuck, man, that's mad. Sure, you'd been up on fucking numbers then if it wasn't for any of that shit, yeah.
That Twitter account's only a year old, that one.
And it's at 5,
Yeah, 470, I have to check, 470.
half a mil anyway, at least,
Yeah.
Yeah.
It'll get to the mill eventually, but
yeah, big time. But yeah, that brings me up to see all the money that the OnlyFans are making. Because I heard that there's a new yoke coming in. I don't know if it's saying about tax and all that crap.
the guys that at Phoenix, like, that own OnlyFans.
Yeah, like the tax them on their money or their whatever. Like the government wants to let a slice of it. Like
I'm not surprised, it's a big slice.
Fucking
It's
right,
mad,
it is,
isn't
yeah,
it?
it's
Whoever
blowing up.
made that, like, is
yeah, but they're saying like even people that's on it, that's making money.
But we're already paying a shitload of tax, so I hope.
Yeah. But there's loads of what? There's VAT as well, isn't there?
Yeah, but only
So is it when you're setting it up, it's already set into the system?
Yeah, so we see our gross, but they take 20% of our money.
Oh shit!
So it covers it anyway, at
They
least it's
cover
not
it straight
fucking
away.
And then the people
paperwork.
that buy OnlyFans stuff, they get VAT they get a certain amount of money taken off them for VAT or something, I think.
As well.
Yeah, there's loads of money taken everywhere. So people try to pay it through PayPal as well, so they don't get the money taken on.
Yeah, or Revolut.
Yeah, but then PayPal shuts you down when they see loads of money coming in.
Oh yeah.
And then we don't get 20% taken on PayPal, but PayPal gets shut down.
Yeah, they have a way out
And
of it,
like that brings me up
That's no
to.
way of taking the money.
Oh yeah, they know. They fucking
That
know.
brings me up to the next question. So see like on Yoke on OnlyFans, when somebody's requesting something, do you know the person? Can you see pictures and all? Is there profiles like?
They have it's like Instagram, man.
Yeah.
They message you and you can see.
Have you ever seen any of your neighbours or anyone that you know, somebody's
I've
mad?
seen people's names and I know it was them and I wrote to them.
Yeah?
I tried to call them out and they were gone. I couldn't find them.
Have you got any of your mates man like that ever come on to
Any
it to
mad
buy
people?
any? Bro, it had to happen.
I've never thought of that, actually. That's a fucking good question.
People hide themselves so well. They just put a fucking fake name.
But even if they pay for something, surely there's a way that you will get there.
Yeah, we see everything.
anything?
We see every transaction that comes in, but it has their profile name.
Right.
Most people don't use a profile picture themselves, and
Yeah.
Fair enough.
They're hiding, you know.
No way. Yeah, because like I seen that there was you probably seen it as well. I was on Hood Watcher. The girl, her stepdad was. Her stepdad spent like something like 10 grand on all. Mad money, like he's spending mad money on every week.
Man, that is.
Yeah, and then
He's known that
she
woman
recognised
since
who it
he's a
was
kid.
after yoke, and he was like, money keeping an eye on you.
He'd say he's keeping an eye on her, like,
And like I read it, I went straight through it, and I looked it up on YouTube, and there was a blogger talking about it, and he was like, yeah, so she was on a podcast. And she was like, oh yeah, and I rang him, like, I was like, where are you? And he was like, oh, why? And he's like, I'm going to my mum. I'm going to go tell mum, like. And he was like, no, don't tell mum. I was only trying to help you. And she was like, where are you? Do you want to meet me with mum? I was like, this fella is a legend. Like, can you imagine that? Like, your stepdad.
No fucking way.
And making it rain, bro.
That's bad.
I didn't go too far into it. I just
she
thought
was
the
happy.
story was so fucking funny that it was just like, look at this bitch. I was just showing me, boy, look at this. Heavy hair.
I'd have kept it floating, man. Just keep the money coming in.
Yeah.
Mad, yeah, same
Another good
like,
thing, like,
but like,
he's already seen it, he may as well keep it rolling.
you already seen it, and can you imagine the requests he was asking?
Like that was requesting much, you could just go rob our fucking knickers if you wanted it, like, you know what I mean?
That come probably has cameras in the room.
Yeah, well, I'd say
Like,
there's
that's
nice setup.
because we know,
Yeah,
like, because
absolutely.
I understand there's loads of married people on it, like, that's like hidden.
Yeah. Well, there is people,
Loads.
I know from talking to the girls that work on it that ask for pictures of them as kids and kind of stuff like that. They want to see what they were like as children. They're like pedophile.
What?
Yeah.
That's mad.
That's why when you change your age to younger, you do better. Is that whole point?
If you
of it?
look young, if you can make yourself look like a teen or below, you're going to absolutely clean up. But OnlyFans have a thing with it. You can't say you have to say you're 18 to start with. But the younger you can make yourself look, the more money you can make.
Just like you were saying, that one doing 16, 18-year-old kind of thing, like,
She made herself look about 16, but she said she was 18. She was 18 for like 4 years.
She has to be 18. She has to be 18 to be on the site.
18 for 4 years, milking the
Mad.
shit out of it.
She actually got a nose job. I won't say her name, right?
Yeah.
And when she got the nose job, she looked much older and couldn't play it off.
And then come play it. She already made her money, man.
Income's gone down to like it's 250 to like, I don't know, 40 grand or something.
Fuck, it's a big dip.
So don't get a nose
It's
job.
mad.
Yeah,
It's
well, that
mad,
makes you
isn't
look
it? It's mad, like. But like, yeah, it's truly not getting a good light in any way, OnlyFans. Every time you hear about OnlyFans, it's always somebody coming off it that's real suicidal, you know, like somebody's after being abused in workplace or something.
They
Or,
only talk about the bad rap, don't they? They don't
that's what I was about to say. You never really hear like anything good about OnlyFans.
Well, it changes some people's lives. Like all of a sudden, like they do that for a couple of months, they can buy a gaff
Yeah.
for cash.
Yeah.
Sure, even look at the way yours has turned out, like, that's a fucking serious positive, like, out of that, you know?
It depends what way you play it. You know?
Yeah. Like you have to. I think you have to have that
You need thick skin.
going in. Yeah, that's what I was going to say.
A good head on your shoulder.
You have to. If you don't have that, man, you're fucked, really, aren't you?
Yeah, and you need to don't give a fuck about what people are saying.
Yeah.
Because people are going to talk shit.
Yeah. And like, I think finding someone that respects you for who you are and having them and just being a team.
Yeah.
I feel like going into a single, you will be single for the rest of your life.
Yeah, that's a good point, though. Yeah,
Am I, like, you know what I mean?
Definitely for a girl. Definitely for a girl.
Do you know what I mean?
yeah, more for girls.
More for a girl, like, yeah. Going in single and having a partner and then doing all that on OnlyFans or whatever, you will never get a partner, like.
No.
A man, his ego is different, like.
Unless you get like a man who wants to fucking sell you himself.
Yeah, so that's a
Make money
pimp.
off it. Yeah.
He's gonna pimp you out, like.
Yeah,
It's
exactly.
more the percentages go way down.
Yeah.
Yeah. Especially when they're looking for a man that's like, you know, the 3/6s. The percentages get very small.
Yeah.
You know, they have a lot of money and they're looking for a high value man and
It's just not,
it's
yeah.
not fucking coming. Like.
But think about it though. What high value man is gonna go and get someone that?
Because they have so many options.
Do you know where I'm coming from? Like a high value man already has an option. He can go pick up a church girl. He could do whatever. He's had, like, there's no high value man that's gonna be settling with an OnlyFans girl. Let's be dead serious. Like
that's what, and that's what they have to try it off.
Yeah, and you know what portrays that? I'll be dead serious with you. You know what portrays that? America is so fucked up. Right? That there's strip clubs everywhere from their kids, so they don't know nothing but bad bitches. So if you look up some of them people, then you're talking to them and what's your type of girl? Oh, I like sluts. Nigga, I don't want no slut.
Sorry, in 5 years' time it goes to
full-time slut.
No, man. It's mad. Like, but America is the reason why a lot of this shit is fucked up. Like, and people portraying and thinking that that's what it is. Yeah, it's not.
It's Western society.
It's mad, isn't it?
If you go like Muslim countries or whatever, it's nothing like that at all.
Yeah.
It's just the society we're in, though.
But there's loads of OnlyFans in Dubai.
Yeah, it's illegal over there.
But they're from here, though, isn't it? Like
they're from here or UK or whatever.
Like, you can't access your OnlyFans in Dubai.
Oh yeah?
You get a VPN.
The VPN will throw it off,
You can cut the VPN out of that. Like, it's hard to use WhatsApp or Snapchat or anything
in Dubai. Yeah. But like, I didn't know you can't do OnlyFans.
It's illegal.
I'm sure it's
no fucking way.
I know a couple that were living there and they got caught doing OnlyFans in the apartment because they were bringing loads of people in, and they got fucked out of there.
Fucked out of the gaff
altogether.
Fucked out of the country.
Yeah, you get locked up for that over there.
Fuck, they don't mess
around.
around.
Your fingers cut off, honestly.
Fuck off.
They don't take any shit over there. I know a guy that was over there and he was on a boat party and he done a bit of yeah. And he got tested coming off the boat, got locked up for a month. They do random drug tests coming off boats and stuff. So you have to just alcohol over there.
I've been to Dubai 4 or 5 times.
Yeah, so have I.
Yeah, 4 or 5 times. Like, and like we've done some mad shit over there.
Yeah, but like, you know the off chance if you're getting.
You're getting You're getting fucked in.
A month in that fucking prison either.
The mad thing about that place as well, like you can rent a Lamborghini or something and you can park it anywhere and you can leave the keys in the ignition.
Yeah, you can leave it. I've seen that.
Robbing,
See a man doing it on the roads.
Did no one go near it?
No one go near it.
No.
I seen a young fella doing that on the Rolls Royce. He left the key literally on the fucking.
And went in and trained.
Fucked off for down.
And trained in the gym.
Key hadn't even been touched.
You can leave a key in the car with a fucking wallet on top of the roof with fucking $100 bills hanging out. No one will go near it.
That's fucking nuts, isn't it?
It's a different
It's
world.
well, they have their religion, but it's the punishment.
Yeah,
It's
that's
the punishment
worse.
they're afraid of.
Right.
It's your car robbing there, like it's.
It's hands off. What hand did you use to rob it?
Yeah, that one's gone.
Yeah, you know what I mean. But like, I think Dubai is deadly though.
Yeah, I've never been. It's on the list.
It's like going into the future, man. It's like going into the future.
It's fucking amazing. I love it.
Yeah.
I love it. I love the setup over there. It's fucking brilliant.
I do love it in the gym, and you can get taxis like that. You can
you can get anything anywhere.
There's apps you can just literally look through and get anything you want like that.
Do you know what I mean?
But when you get home, it's like here's so much simpler. I really like when I get home here.
Yeah.
Backstairs, like.
Do you know what I mean?
Everything's 100 mile an hour over there.
Over there, isn't it?
And there's just like you walk down the road, there's Ferraris, Lamborghinis,
everything, everywhere.
It's just
overwhelming, nearly. Like
a little bit.
Bro, you walk into a hotel and you're fucking bleeding 30 minutes to get before you get your room.
Man, if you go to the supermarket,
you get lost and all. Yeah, you can't get out of it. There's too many doors. And you don't know where. You're like coming out different areas and like, I think I'm in this way.
Some meat or something.
Yeah,
you're just like, what? There's too many options.
Do you know what I mean? It's mad.
Spoiled
like
choice over there. Like
but okay, so that's on the OnlyFans. So let's touch on what is next for you. What are you looking to do next with yourself? Like, I understand you have the business, the importing business, the coaching business. You're in the competing now. You're on the bulking phase, eh?
Yeah, I'm in the bulking phase.
Yeah. So what's next? Like, what's next? What are you gonna do? Like, what are you gonna do to shock the world right now?
I have been looking into some properties.
Okay.
So I am thinking about getting into the property ladder and in Dubai. And then maybe do some Airbnb with that. That's next what I'm looking at. And also I want to push the car business a bit higher over there.
Yeah.
So we've applied for a loan in Dubai.
Barely.
But it's complicated because you need to earn, to get a big loan you have to earn $1 million dirhams, which is 250 grand.
Yeah. And to have a business over there, you don't have to do it with a local.
The business is co-owned with an Egyptian guy now, young man.
Yeah, we're local, yeah.
Mo, he's actually from the same area as I am. He's lived here all his life, but he knows Arabic and all, so he's very good at communicating over there.
Yeah.
He's my business partner, so he's over there most of the time.
Yeah, and like, so the next for you is property, basically, yeah?
Yeah, property and pushing the car business, then of the elite desire as well.
Yeah, and you reckon you'll walk away from it straight away then, when you do all that and when you have that ready?
I'd say 2 years, I'll be fully out.
Yeah?
Yeah. Either way, even if I'm not making enough.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know. I've got loads of ways I can make money.
Yeah, now you're happy. You set yourself up.
I can PT people, and if at the worst end, I could PT people, and I could cut hair. Like if I do 16 haircuts a day at €30, or so it's 400 quid a day.
Do you know what I mean?
You know, sort of a few different ways to make money. I
never stuck like.
Yeah. But yeah, I'd went 2 years probably to be gone.
You're gone
I'll
from
still
it.
be in social media, obviously, because I'm going to be. I want to build up my coaching brand as well, because I'm really enjoying that.
Yeah.
Especially I just had Rowan in the show there. He done his first show.
Yeah, I was watching him. Yeah, how'd he get on?
He won the novice class.
Oh yeah.
And then they actually wanted him to go into the Open because he was so good.
Yeah.
So he done the Open light heavies and he came third.
Dally. For sure.
For his first show.
For sure,
So
that
I've had
man.
3 people compete this year.
Yeah.
And I had Maria do 2 shows. She won both her shows. And she lost in the overall narrowly. But she should have won one of them. And then I had Dan Viola.
Dan Viola, yeah. Yeah.
Paper for days, Dan.
He has the biggest fucking
That's a
delts.
walking fridge, man.
He's ridiculous.
His delts is ridiculous, isn't it?
Crazy. He came second in his PCA show. And then Rowan there recently. And I have a couple more lined up, so I'm enjoying that. So I have a few things on the go.
Dally.
Keep busy.
Dally. Keep moving forward, bro. We appreciate you coming in anyway and touching on a few things with us. I think a lot of people get to know you a little bit better through everything. Everyone thinks you're just OnlyFans, bro. You know, don't you?
Yeah.
That's all.
I've actually met people in person a couple of times in the gym and all. They come over and I talk to them for a few minutes and they go, "Geez, I thought you were a dickhead." I
Yeah.
was like, "Fucking, you're judging me on."
Isn't it funny though? Because
see me
I've
in
never
the
spoke to you, but
pic-
I think you're a dickhead. You're like, hey, well, how would you have even come to that without knowing?
Without even knowing, like.
Yeah, me pulling the belt off or something, thinking I'm an arrogant prick or something. I do that to generate, you know.
Yeah, there's a reason
It's an
behind
income,
it,
bro. You know what I mean? It's where the money is. It's but like no, look, kudos, big respect for you. Thank you for coming in as well.
Yeah, thanks for having me.
Appreciate the time,
I
bro.
truly appreciate that, man. You're a gentleman, and soon enough we catch a session. We catch a training session in my place, man. Yeah. Let's kill
I'll
it.
stay out with that one. You just can fucking just brush me beard in the back. I want that clip actually where he says mine's the best there.
I'm actually going to grow now.
Are you gonna go out?
I'll overtake it.
Remember me when you get there. You know what I mean?
Yeah. But yeah, no, that's been fucking good, man. Thank you so much, and I appreciate you. And that is it from us.
Yes, sir.
Okay, guys, fair play to you. You've made it to the end. Guys, if you're fucking with us and you like exactly what we were doing, everything we talked about, make sure to do what?
Follow, like, share, subscribe, YouTube or Spotify. No matter what you're listening or watching us on, be sure to hit all them buttons and run up them numbers, my guys. Know what I'm saying?
You better.